Imagine doing a warden walk where you go right in for those defenses that you're targeting so that you could then set up an epic fireball. Or maybe you want to go with an epic queen charge targeting those defenses you're going in after anyways right away. Or perhaps there's a spicy little compartment like this where you want to send the king right in and deal with that brand new level eagle. Yeah, we're going to be talking about some new level defenses. We got a brand new pet. We got all kinds of new stuff here in Clash of Clans, and this is sneak peek number 2. We're going to break it down all for you here today, but look at this, guys. The king, whatever hero this new pet is attached to, not just the king, whatever hero it is attached to, will only target defenses, but if there are troops like heroes or clan castle troops, it will go target those just like it would normally do. But this is some pretty crazy interactions. And this new pet, it's called the Angry Jelly. Its special ability is called Brainwash, where it pretty much controls the hero, and it's going to make that hero target defenses for a while after deployment. So that ability duration is going to depend on the level. As you see here, it's for 35 seconds. So for 35 seconds, that hero is going to only target defenses. And also notice that the defenses aren't going to be targeting the Angry Jelly while it's attached to the hero, but once it detaches, then it will be targetable. To show how this is going to interact, let's go ahead and show you like a little bit longer of a warden walk. So remember that ability level is 35 seconds. So after that 35 seconds is when it's going to detach. But while that's on, our hero is just only going to target defenses. Now, this is really cool, don't get me wrong, but it is very tricky. One thing you got to be careful with is those air defenses, because it's going to put like your healers and stuff in a little bit more risk. So it's really, really cool, but it's also, it could be a little bit sketchy. So right about here, we're getting close to that 35-second mark. We'll see the Angry Jelly. We'll see the warden, like, kind of, it'll wear off there. So now the Angry Jelly is just out there doing its own thing. And now the warden, the Angry Jelly was on the warden. Now the warden's going to target all buildings. But we could still, you know, have the warden go in with the king, take down this town hall. The Angry Jelly is going to be in there. Now the Angry Jelly can be targeted. That's one thing to keep in mind. Once it becomes like its own like troop right there, it will be able to be targeted by like defenses, like the town hall did some damage to the Angry Jelly there. And guys, make sure you stick around because we got some new levels on buildings and some troops, and we'll talk about that and their stats a little bit later. But I want to really focus on this Angry Jelly and some of the armies I've been having a little bit of fun using the Angry Jelly with. So one thing I've been having a ton of fun with the new Jelly with is Warden Walks. Warden Walks into smash attacks, whether it be Electro Titans, Super Witches, which is my absolute favorite, or Super Bowlers. Figured since we got a new level to the Electro Titan, let's try out an Electro Titan Smash here, an old school Electro Titan Smash. We do have Fireball here, and I'm going to use that Fireball instead of using a Zap. A lot of times with the Electro Titan Smash, you'll use a Zap. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Fireball instead. We're going to go ahead and we're going to work this in here, Coco Loon out in front, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to let this Warden work in here, and then we got a recall spell, guys. We got a recall spell. So once he takes out this air defense, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. We're going to throw the Fireball, and then I want him to take this cannon out, and then our funnel's going to be pretty well set over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recall him, and then I'm going to place him over here. And since we have the Rage Gem on him, that's what I'm trying to say. Since we have that Rage Gem on him, he's going to cook really fast. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put a Wizard in here just to help clean up over there. I'm going to put a Wizard in right here, and look, that Jelly, now the Jelly's freed up. And now we can kind of just start working through here, guys. Oh, man, I love it so much. I love it so much. So now let's go ahead and let's just start working through here. I'm going to let him finish that off, and then we're going to go ahead. We're going to put in the Ice Golem. We're going to put everything else in here. Go ahead and Wall Breaker. Let's, King's going to die there. That's okay. Sorry, King. My bad, King. Let's throw that in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and overgrowth this compartment over here. I know, a lot going on here, guys. A lot going on in this attack, but we should be pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and let's send that in. Now remember, we don't have a Warden ability, so there is a ton going on, and we have to kind of manage it all as best as we can here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just let everything kind of ride up the middle here. And then once this kind of comes out of overgrowth, I'm going to throw RC in right over here. Right, let's go ahead and let's Rage again forward here. Nice, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and let's throw in RC, and then let's freeze right here on the Ricochet Cannon and that Scatter Shot. Nice, guys. Looking really good here. We got Titans forward. We got another Titan out of the Clan Castle. All right, World Champion's working here. She's going to go back to Invis. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking really good. Queen's going to come over here for the assist. We got our Titans working around. Yeah, guys, this is looking good. All right, nice. Let's just let it all go.
I do have these balloons. The balloons were supposed to go in and help out, but I kind of messed that up. Go ahead and let's throw in the hog puppet for the Royal Champion so she can just get a little bit of beef out in front of her. Beef being the hogs. All right, nice, perfect. And this is looking 3-star, guys. This is looking like a 3-star. Let's go. Yeah, man. Electro Titan's getting a new level. Electro Titan Smash working out pretty nicely here. I mean, what's to complain about, right, guys? Now, I will say, you know, we had a lot of specialized stuff going on here. We had a lot going on, and I'll be honest, wasn't my first try. I added in the recall spell. Originally, I was just fireballing and then YOLOing in here. I added in the recall spell, and that was my first try with the recall. Worked perfectly. And even in our beloved Root Rider spam, we can find use for the jelly. I like the jelly on the king right here. Check this out. So I've been using the triple overgrowth. We need to switch to the siege barracks right here. And there's probably, let's be honest, there's probably a Tesla over here. I don't even remember if there's a Tesla over here. I'm gonna put this right here just in case. Okay, there wasn't a Tesla. But now we can put this king right here to target these defenses and kind of work around there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of overgrowth right over here. And then we're gonna full send right up the middle as the king's kind of clearing all this stuff out. You see this, guys? The funnel makes itself here. It is so, so nice. And then we overgrowth a little bit up the road. If you watch my video, you know. If you know, you know. One of those types of deals there. Go and let that work. And then the king can kind of just come back and join the party. He's still targeting defenses, but he's going to come back here and help out with everything. Go ahead and hit Warden ability here. Oh, we didn't activate Town Hall. Okay, we eventually activate the Town Hall. And then we'll just let everything kind of work through here. I'm going to go ahead and send this overgrowth a little bit even further up the road. Just because there's not too much there. The first overgrowth was more for funneling. So I think sending that next one even further up the road is fine. And then once the skellies clear out, I'm going to go ahead and send in the RC right here. Nice. RC is in. We got a little bit of tanking going on. Let's go ahead and send that. Let's hit King ability. Let him go giant. Oh, yeah. Giant King is so satisfying. Queen popped outside on us. That's okay. She'll clear out all of that stuff over there. We'll need it cleared anyways. And we'll just work through here with our roots. Yeah, guys. Now, the obvious choice you would think would be the Queen for this. But I think, like, Warden Walks is going to be really gross. Obviously, RC doesn't need this. She already targets defenses. Queen charges are really cool. Don't get me wrong. But I really like some of the utility plays for the King, and then even the Warden Walk plays with this new Angry Jelly. I think the Queen is obvious. I think you can understand what you can do with the Queen. But also, sometimes they can get that Queen in like a really tricky spot. So it is one thing to kind of keep in mind as we work through here and finish this one off. This one's actually a little bit closer than it was the first run. I won't lie. I always do dry runs to make sure I can 3-star with the armies I'm using. The first time was completely overkilled. But, I mean, we still 3-star. That's all that really matters. A 3-star is a 3-star on paper, right, guys? So there's a couple use cases, and definitely we could have more. Let's talk about some of those new buildings and new troop levels. I don't want to keep you guys waiting the whole video. So first things first, all walls can now be upgraded to max, so we can see what Town Hall 16 truly looks like. But our big building upgrades for this update are going to be the Pet House, which obviously unlocks the new Angry Jelly at Town Hall 16. The Monolith goes up a level. The Clan Castle goes up a level. We kind of already talked about that, where we can get 2 siege machines inside of our Clan Castle now. The Eagle Artillery goes up. The Builder Huts go up. And then finally, we get the Electro Titan, the Yeti, and the Ice Golem, along with the Flame Flinger receiving new levels. So let's talk upgrade prices and times and what the stat increases are. So starting with the Clan Castle, going to level 12, it is going to be a 21 million elixir upgrade that's going to take 15 days and 12 hours. You're going to gain 200 hit points, and you're going to be able to gain that extra siege machine brought along with it. No extra troop capacity or spell capacity, just you're able to bring that second siege machine so you can have it for the next attack. Next up, the Pet House going to level 10. It's going to be a 21.5 million elixir upgrade and take 16 days. You will gain 50 hit points, but more importantly, you're going to unlock that new Angry Jelly that we showed off at the beginning of the video. Eagle Artillery going to level 7 will cost you 22 million gold and 15.5 days. We're going to gain 300 hit points and a damage per hit of 25, which I think was the pre-nerf number for Town Hall 15. That's the only thing I'm disappointed in here, but we do get shockwave damage increase of 5. So new Eagle level looking pretty nice. Monolith going to level 3, and it's going to cost you 370,000 Dark Elixir. Remember, it's Dark Elixir to upgrade the Monolith. 16 days, we're going to gain 303 hit points and a base damage per second of 18, and we're going to get one of those percent that were nerfed at Town Hall 15 back. So up to 13% extra damage based on hit points. So I don't mind this. Also, it looks beautiful. And our final building level getting upgraded is the Builder Hut, going up to level 6. All 5 of these are going to be 20 million a piece and take 15 days. We're going to gain 100 hit points and 15 damage per second, along with 5 repair per second. So I actually like that quite a bit. I think this was really nice for the battle builders, and it'll make them a little bit stronger and heal just a little bit more. Next, let's talk about the 3 troops getting new levels, and then we'll talk about that Flame Flinger. Electro Titans going up to level 4 going to have 8,400 hit points, damage per second of 240, and that aura damage of 137. That's pretty nice for the Electro Titans. Yetis, 4,100 hit points, 330 damage per second, spawning off 13 Yeti Mites. That's what the Yeti Mites are looking like, 550 hit points, 88 damage. Also, the upgrades for the Electro Titans are going to be 22 million elixir. For the Yetis, 21 million elixir, my bad. And then Ice Golem level 8 going to be 4,200 hit points, damage per second of 52, and freeze when destroyed of 8.5. And these guys will cost you 360,000 dark elixir to upgrade. And finally, the Flame Flinger going to level 5 has 2,100 hit points, a max damage per second on the Fire Spirits of 130, damage per second of 179, and its lifetime is going to be 123.52 seconds. Oddly specific there, but over 2 minutes on the length for the new level Flame Flinger. And again, this is what our beautiful Town Hall 16 is going to look like. That's it for today, guys. Let me know what you think of these sneak peeks. I'm really excited to try this Angry Jelly out in Legends League. I've got some fun ideas for it, and those new buildings, Eagle looks sick, Mono looks sick. I'm looking forward to this one quite a bit, guys. But notice we still have cannons and arch towers. I was wondering if we're going to get cannons and arch towers, but regular cannons and arch towers still not upgraded. Really interesting there, right? But that's it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know some of your guys' feedback down there in the comment section. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.